Hi everyone, it's the EnglishSimmer here, and I don't know if you're like me and thought that scenarios were done and dusted, but the Sims team decided to resurrect them from the dead. It's a shame that they can't do the same for stuff packs. I will hold my hands up and say when scenarios got announced, I was like, I don't really vibe with these. Like, I feel like I'm not gonna get a lot of use out of them. However, as the person who plays The Sims 4 almost every single day of my life in like some capacity, I actually really enjoy scenarios. So today we are going to be checking out the brand new one, which is the Family Fortune scenario. Unfortunately, it doesn't introduce game shows like Family Fortunes. How incredible would that be? I fucking love Family Fortunes. I reckon my family could go on Family Fortunes and absolutely smash it. It's part of the welcome scenarios, which actually means that it has predetermined the Sims that you are going to be playing with. It is one of those storyline based ones that introduces Sims straight off the bat. I will hold my hands up and say I did give them a cheeky little tiny makeover. This is the first intermediate welcome scenario that we've had. So you start with Nisa. I am fairly sure that's how you pronounce it. It might be Nissa. A disappointed grandmother. Same. Ava, the eldest granddaughter, she is mean. You have Eddie, the grandson, who is lazy, and you have Lila, the youngest granddaughter, who is hot-headed. Obviously, they have other traits, but those are like the main overarching personalities of them. And then the story endings, you have give it away, give it away, give it away now, giving it all away. A happy family at last, made grandmama proud and let grandmama down. Who knew that there were so many ways to disappoint your grandparent in The Sims 4? Honestly, who knew in general that there was so much to do with elders in The Sims 4? All of their traits and all of their likes and dislikes have not been touched by me. So we're gonna go over everything together because there is a cheeky little bit of lore. Throw a dinner party and invite grandma and all the siblings. I mean, we all live in the same household anyway. Completing a dinner party without fighting will improve grandma's mood. And then we also have optionals. Improve the friendship relationship between siblings until each sibling is at least friends with each other. Get through a dinner party without fighting. Have siblings apologize to grandmother. Have siblings fight. And then we also have optional donate 10,000 simoleons of inheritance to charity. She actually has the angry moodlet from the get-go. Reproachful rage from being disappointed one too many times by grandchildren. Disappointment sometimes bubbles up as anger. She has a negative relationship with all of her grandchildren. Nissa and Ava have some unfinished business. This conflict is unresolved and tensions are high, at least from Nissa's perspective, and that is the same from Ava's perspective. With Eddie, they actually have bad compatibility based on their preferences, and they also have grudging after a fight. And then if we open up Lila's, she also has bad compatibility with grandmama, and they actually have the hurt sentiment to one another. Eddie feels hurt by Ava, and Ava has a festering grudge towards him. Eddie and Lila both have awful compatibility together. He's feeling hurt about her, and she's feeling furious about him. Ava is furious about Lila, and then Lila actually has sibling jealousy, which is kind of interesting. This is something I don't see very often. It's a bitter sentiment. Lila doesn't know what's so great about Ava anyway. Why should she get all the attention? I did think it would be a little bit funny to also get the keepsake box that came with growing together. Obviously, the Sims team always focus scenarios on base games so that everyone can play and everyone has access to everything. But with growing together, we obviously got these. House your most precious knickknacks and memories in ultimate luxury. This truly elegant box is a statement piece that's sure to draw attention, providing the perfect excuse to show off. This box requires an elder sim, which we obviously already have, to designate keepsake box before use. Doing so will allow household sims to change existing family dynamics and place items within its inventory. I figured she would have this as kind of like a little little tease towards all of the grandchildren. She's like, remember, this is what you're going for. They all grew up assuming that her money is in this keepsake box. But realistically, breaking the fourth wall here, we all know it's very, very unlikely that there's any money in here whatsoever. So let's designate that keepsake box to Nissa. Ooh, I'm deeply disappointed with the way things have gone for all of you. We have a proud family legacy to uphold, and it's clear that you've let it slip through your fingers. Slipping through my finger. Don't, I'll cry. That song and the song that Jessie sings in Toy Story 2, instant tears for me. You've squandered your opportunities and have shown little regard for the values that made us who we are. If you want to have any hope of inheriting a share of my fortune, you'll need to demonstrate that you're willing to work hard and make something of yourself. Prove to me that you've turned over a new leaf and the inheritance could be yours. Sorry, Grandma. Please don't be rash. We can change. How dare you? We deserve that money. I am gonna say that the business lady in her, like, it's like, we deserve that money. We have been working hard. Oh, damn. Heal negative sentiments. Make siblings reconcile by healing their negative sentiments towards each other by apologizing and being friendly to one another. Improve grandmother's mood. Damn. Do we have to heal negative sentiments? What if I don't want to do that? What if I want to continue having them fight? I feel like she would donate the 10,000 simoleons. She'd be like, you know what? Like, screw you all, actually. Oh my word. You three can hardly sit in a room together without squabbling like school kids. Siblings should stand together and work as a team, not bicker. I like how she's just straight up going for Ava. She said, you're the oldest, you have the responsibility. Elder child syndrome is really kicking in this scenario. Petty infighting stops now. If you can't put aside grudges and act like a family for at least one family dinner, so help me, I will donate every last cent of my fortune to more deserving families. You're right, we can mend fences or act like it. It's not my fault my siblings are useless. Oh, you know Ava looks down on the siblings for sure. She's actually gonna go chat with Lila. He's out here playing video games, which is very, very unsurprising of him. I'm actually gonna have him come do that in his own room. He's gonna enter a Sims Forever tournament. I mean, isn't that realistically just The Sims Sparked? Let's go and try and show her some affection. I feel as if she absolutely will not want to show affection to us. Honestly, not gonna lie, kind of love her. Kind of love how she knows exactly. Oh, they did kiss. Ava is like, okay, whilst my siblings are distracted, how about I try and make amends with Grandma? I'm gonna try and be the favorite. So we're gonna have some little friendly discussions. We're gonna discuss, really just shoehorn herself in here as Grandma's favorite. Ask about milestones and memories. You absolute little swindler. I don't think Ava cares about any of this, but she just wants to be like, see, Grandma, I'm the only one who actually takes the time to get to know you. Oh my god, we can't even entrust it to Lila. We don't even like each other. Why do you think I should open up to you about my life? Ooh, Grandma just slowly turning the knife there. Oh, he's actually getting in the conversation. No, this isn't what I want, Edward. Get back to your Sims Forever. I'm just like wondering how many of these. I mean, I guess you could try and do all of them, but I kind of want to go the negative route. Although I don't know how that's going to work with like make siblings reconcile. I kind of hope that you don't have to do that. I feel like she would start a group with all of them, get them all in like this area, and then phone call in front of them, like just to wind them up even more. I don't know if this is instantly gonna end the scenario. It's optional, so I doubt it. I feel like that's just a little kick up the bum, just to remind them that she's got the power. Lila really doesn't care. Lila's like, right, I guess if you're all doing it, I'll do it as well. I don't really want to. Donate inheritance money to charity. Is that just all of it? Like straight up? If this finishes the scenario, you know what? Maybe I should save it, before we actually do it. I mean, they had absolutely no reaction to that whatsoever. Also, it said donate 10,000 simoleons of inheritance. I don't think 10,000 came off. Ooh, I'll be able to rest more easily after I'm gone, knowing this money is in more deserving hands. Perhaps this will provide you a little motivation to get your act together. It's your money, donate away. You can't do that. We won't stand for this. I feel like she's very like blasé about it, to be completely honest. I feel like she doesn't really care. She is feeling upset though, and she's like, what's so special? I don't know what to put in here to like troll them. Oh my god, we have a digital camera. Unfortunately, photos are still broken. If you put them in a little storage box, they will actually disappear. So there is absolutely no point in doing that. I feel like we should just throw like an apple in there or something. She has a voodoo doll. What do you have? Oh, a guitar and some black earbuds. And then he has a laptop. Is this just forcing me into one thing? I don't like it when scenarios do that. I don't like it when they're like, you have to get along with each other. I find it really annoying because I'm like, that's not where the fun in scenarios is. The fun of scenarios is like trying to do things in different ways, you know, getting to explore the game a little bit more. This man is toxic. He lost the tournament and then he went and trolled the forums. He was like, if I can't win, I'm just gonna tear down other people on online forums. Go to sleep. Granny knows how to treat herself. She's out here having a citrus soak bath after waking up, whilst Ava is gonna cook everyone some breakfast, or Granny. It's for Granny. She's trying to suck up to her. However, she probably hasn't cooked a day in her life. She probably just uses the money that she earns in her very good CEO job to like order. Please don't drown. Like, we haven't chosen who to give it to yet, okay? Like, I would prefer for you to not die before we do that. Thank you very much. Don't ruin the scenario that way. Should we just get a potato? That would be so annoying. A moldy old potato just in there. And the funny thing is, they wouldn't be able to smell it either because it would just, like, be there, you know? Like, it would be locked up. So let's open this and plop that in there. Of course, there's a fire. Of course, this was absolutely going to happen. You can extinguish yourself. Oh, surprisingly, these two are both putting her out, whereas Eddie is just running out the door, which is quite hilarious if you ask me. I told you, she's literally never made anything in her life. So we're actually gonna have the younger one try and serve some breakfast. She's actually gonna try making pancakes because it seems as if she actually does have a level 3 in the cooking skill. I do like how they've given them skills. That's kind of fun. He's a mixology level 5. He's only a video gaming level 3. That's surprising. Ooh, you're impressing grandmother. She's like, okay, this smells kind of good. Is one of my grandchildren actually like able to take care of themselves? I'm quite impressed. What if Lila is the unsuspected one? Ava is fuming. She's like, oh yeah, of course you can cook. Like, ugh, it was just broken for me. Oh, Granny, be careful. Why? Is she just trying to injure herself? Is she constantly just trying to remind me that she could, like, die at any time and we should definitely keep an eye on that? I see your plan and I raise you a dinner party. Host an incredible evening of culinary delights and mouth-watering table talk. Hire a renowned caterer to show off your own skills. We are absolutely going to have a caterer. Do these have to be hosts? I'm confused. I should probably read that actually before we host this. It says invite. What if she's the host and we just invite all of them? Still a little bit weird, I will say. Bit confusing in it. Scenarios are sometimes proper confusing. 250 simoleons, easy. Your inheritance is going down. Oh, I like how she's like, I don't want pancakes actually. Like, Lila, I'm quite impressed that you know how to cook, unlike your sister. However, I'm not going to be eating pancakes. I am going to be eating my fruit and yogurt parfait. We're actually gonna have her be mean. We're gonna yell at her and ask her what her problem is. We're gonna provoke her as well because she is fuming that she thinks that Lila is being like proper suck up to grandmother, even though she was doing the exact same thing. She didn't even try and suck up. She was just cooking a meal and did it well, unlike Ava, whereas she was full on like sucking up to grandmother. New family dynamic, difficult. Yes, absolutely. Sounds about right for me. I will say Nissa is very, very hot and cold. It's kind of funny to me because she was definitely letting Ava think that Ava was going to be the favorite, and now she's kind of taken a liking to Lila a little bit more and is trying to be friendly. However, Lila's not really having any of it because she's feeling angry, and they do already have a bad sentiment and they have bad compatibility. So it's really not going too well for these two. Yeah, go try and calm down. I think that's a good idea. You could be coming into thousands here. You are self-sabotaging, my dear. Oh my god, see what I mean? So feckin' hot and cold. Now she's trying to sympathize with like Eddie and be like, I'm relatable. I play video games. I know how they work. Whoa, oh my god. Where did this start from? I had the grandma tell Lila that she was the favorite. Lila just absolutely jumped grandma's bones and started fighting with her. I didn't even tell her to do this. Oh my goodness. Oh. She got put in her place. Lila is no longer the unsuspecting favorite. No way. They hate each other. Oh my goodness. And it says that I've ticked off have siblings fight, which is so not true. Is this scenario broken? Good title. Oh, she's come in to spill the tea. She's come in to tell Ava that her and Lila got into a fight. Should we try and tell Ava that she's our favorite? Grandma is playing them against each other. She has got them on strings like little puppets. Imagine if she fights Grandma now as well. This will be unreal. Ava looks pretty... Oh, no. I was going to say she looks pretty impressed with being the favorite. Forever the favorite. Ava has always known her status as the favorite, but the validation is still just as satisfying. But what if I tell your brother that he's also my favorite? What then? Honestly, get Nissa on Love Island. I feel like she could bring the drama to like any situation. Please don't fight her, Eddie. Don't pull a Lila, alright? We don't need it. We've already seen it. It's unnecessary. Come on now. We are halfway through this dinner party and we haven't even made anything for dinner yet. Get that garden salad done. Everyone's already eaten as well. They're all out here eating the mac and cheese. This is not the refined dinner party that I wanted. Talk about worse things that have happened. Reminisce on good times. I'm sorry, but I find it hard to believe that this family has ever had good times. An adventure story, a ghost story about a sobbing woman, aka me rolling in my grave when you're all still fighting with each other. Just to remind you all, I will die one day. I genuinely think that it just wants me to heal the negative sentiments, which we all know just like isn't gonna happen. Like that's gonna take so much time. The fact that they expect you to do this like after one dinner party is ridiculous. I feel like she will not be happy until she gets a gold. So I feel like we need to buy like a tea or coffee maker just so that we can stay up all night and discuss the issues that we have with one another. Group therapy session whilst we're all jittery and overtired. She's just shouting forbidden words. She's fuming. Nissa, this dinner party has not gone the way that you wanted it to go. And I know it's frustrating. This is how I feel when none of you do what I want you to do. This is me playing The Sims. It just goes to show there's a greater meaning to life and we can't control everyone, you know, or else we'll just disappoint ourselves. I thought that I was gonna dislike Eddie the most. In my mind, he's like a tech bro. Like he owns like a Bitcoin company or something, but in reality I actually think he's been the least problematic one. He's kind of just like captain of minding his own business. All right, I feel like a muppet and I feel like I need to give a disclaimer because all throughout recording this I was like, I've broken the scenario, like it's forcing me into one thing. Like this scenario just doesn't feel good or like thought out. I was basically slandering this scenario. However, it was me. Hi, it's me. I'm the problem. It's me. Because I didn't realize that you actually had to get rid of the negative sentiments to progress in the scenario. For some reason, I did not realize that there was stages of this scenario. I don't know if that's just like not labeled clearly enough. I mean, I haven't played a scenario for like over a year now because I feel like we haven't had one in a really long time. Especially these like story scenarios, I really haven't like delved into all that much. The only one that I have kind of done is the Nova Curious one. So this one is a lot longer than I was expecting it to be. And I will absolutely be doing a second part to this. I actually do want to progress in this and I kind of want to play it with you all. I said this was just going to be a one-parter. I thought it would be. I thought all we had to do were like the optional ones and then come up with like the ending. I still don't really like that you have to get rid of the negative sentiments. Like that definitely still feels like it's forcing you into one kind of ending. And I obviously want to try and go for like the negative ending where they don't end up making up. But I guess we'll see where the next part takes us. I should have done my research. I'm sorry, that was on me. But I know for next time. So tune in next time when I actually play the scenario correctly. Lol.